So, it's 10:15. I was planning on having an early night, and then I decided I'm having a second wind, and I'm back up again. So, I've decided to put on some Baldur's Gate since that's what I was craving. Um, I wasn't initially in the mood to stream, that way, or to stream to record. Uh, yeah, there was just a wee part of me that was saying like, I just want to play the game, right? But uh, I can't play this game and not record it. This playthrough in particular, I could start up another one and be silly and all that, but no, I'm excited about what's happening right now, and I want to get through some of the stuff. So I just decided, fuck it, you know. I've not got anything else to do with my time right now. Um, I might as well jump back in. So I brought you in at an earlier point than normal just to talk you through why I'm doing this. I've not actually loaded up the game from the start ever, I think, on any of these playthroughs, besides the one at the very beginning when we started it. So just bringing you in on that. I did notice earlier today when I was loading it up, there was actually different loading screens. There was one of this sort of alley in Baldur's Gate with these steps that go down, I think, right out to the Chiontar. I'm seeming to remember in the background of it, with just these families and traders and stuff going about. It was a really nice picture. Does it show up now? No. Um, but yeah, so what do we do? We've just entered the lower city. We have spoke with Gortash, who's made us a proposition that we kill Orin and then rule Baldur's Gate with him in a sense. Control the Elder Brain. We had our date with Shadowheart earlier. I done that all kind of in the one session, so yeah. I spoke a wee bit about the date, and there's really not that much to say. It is a very quick date. But Shadowheart going into the lake doesn't quite make sense. She can't swim, right? So it is a strange point to make, and she does make the point of like, oh, can we hurry up and get this over with, and I don't want to drown, such and such. So it is addressed. It's just a bit strange as well for your kind of ultimate date. Now, I've not noticed that. See her image on the side there? It's still got the dark hair. I wonder if that never changes. Either way, moving swiftly on. Let's get on. Now, does that activate just now? Is that activated? Yeah, cool. Like I said, I don't plan to rush through this. That's not my intention whatsoever. Although I would like it if the textures would hurry themselves up a wee bit. This does not look like the Elfsong Tavern that I am used to. Yeah, so I'm not going to rush through it, but I'm also not going to walk around every single building and explore them all, because it's just not my intention whatsoever. I've been through most of the places. I can't see. I'm sure the stairs are right there. They're not. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Hiya. Apologies about the textures.
Pull up a seat, if you can find one spare, that is.
Have you got anything to trade?
It's been slim pickings since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look.
Is that a haggis again? Black pudding this time. A lot of very Scottish dishes throughout this game. Potato scone platter. I don't know if they have potato scones. I'm assuming they would have some kind, like that hash brown's kind of like a potato scone in a way, but really not. Like, same kind of idea of the ingredients, but it's, if you've had a potato scone, you've had a hash brown, you wouldn't say they're the same thing. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a Scottish potato scone. I just don't know if they are a thing elsewhere in the world, if we Scots made them, or I don't know. Mermaid whiskey, a wee buttered bun,
Fill your boots, man.
but no potions, which is what I was looking for.
Welcome back. What can I do you for?
I'm looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Perhaps I could get a discount on the accommodation.
Charity? In Baldur's Gate? Good one.
Mate, you're looking for me to do you a favour, yeah? Ooh, nah. Yeah, you want 200 gold to sleep next to a murder scene? Really? Get off your head.
Keep your voice down about the bloody murder upstairs. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Oh, just like that. Easy. Shadowheart, right, full spells. Bunda. Oh, we've had a short rest recently. Okay. Of course we did, yeah. Hello, Chef Rovier.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it! Get in there!
It would be my pleasure.
True adventuring soul you are. No battle too small.
Bit mental saying that after you've
The
just
cellars are just
attacked me.
downstairs. There you'll find my old lodgings.
Okay, initiative roll. So, we have a lot of rats. They all have 1 health. Shadowheart. Meet Radiant. Spirit Guardian. And we go for a walk. Gonna walk back to Bunda, just so that when they all start coming towards us, if they come for Bunda, he'll be safe. Why did he just take necrotic? Oh, cause he didn't do any damage on this turn. I should have fired an arrow or something. That's one of the effects of what we're wearing. Absolute annihilation.
Wine cellar. There's a
Keepsake
hidden
ring.
door that leads further in.
Dominate Beast.
The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Wow. That's a very useful spell. Now, will I be using it? Perhaps not. Not in this playthrough, at least. It's not quite something that I would swap out my current jewellery collection. I don't know what am I trying to say here. My current get-up. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay. Now, we've not taken any strength potions as of late. We've got those 2 now, and we know where to go to get more if we rest up.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
More for me.
So there we've found the button. But first, let's grab some alcohol. Lots and lots of alcohol. Lots and lots of alcohol. I didn't mean to grab that bottle, but we'll take it. We will take it nonetheless. So much. We are encumbered now. I'll grab the rest here and then we can send it all the way to camp. So if you're rescanning an area and you've already searched some of it, you can see some of those are empty, but some of them aren't. You just go for the ones that aren't empty, and you'll be able to grab the extra that you missed. We click that button. Yeah, I'm sure I can fit through that, come on. Yeah, come on. But that does open this door. Or is it the barrel room that opens? I'm not sure. Either way, you flick that wee lever. And more alcohol appears. I'm sure many of you will enjoy that. Myself, on the other hand, I don't have any need for alcohol. Many of you would struggle in the RAF. I just got some of the notes through about it, and it's you're not allowed to drink alcohol even when you're on leave during training. So tough times. Tough times for some people. Nonetheless, let's think about this. Right, we're not on honor. I'm gonna do this just because it does progress a bit with the Emperor. I expect to get beat here. I expect to be loading this save. Right, I will say that. If it was Honor, I'm not doing this. Okay. But let's go through. See what happens.
Githyanki. What are they doing?
Now, I usually attack
Get rid of them.
right away. I think I might... Right, let's see.
We must
1,
find
2,
evidence of its
3,
whereabouts.
4, 5, 6, 7 with the opportunity to get more.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Still alive.
I'll send Bunda in first, just to start the communications.
It seems your report was good, Wargaz.
Oh, it's
Here
that
you
guy.
are, as brazen as described.
What if I killed him?
The traitor who would steal from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Most illithids prefer to dominate their thralls through transformation. Yet here you stand, only partially transformed. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude?
There's no servitude. The Illithid is my ally.
I thought you said this one was smart, Wargaz. You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen.
Imagine speaking so confidently and then think the time where I'm like, or if you have at some point, you're then able to convince them of the deception that has been laid upon them by Vlaakith. Imagine how stupid you'd feel thinking back to this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But you should know, the Emperor is not the only occupant of the astral prism.
What are you doing?
My dear child, I already know all there is to know. I will liberate you from your puppet master, Shamazala Vlaakith!
Oh, she did not want to hear what I had to say. She's pretending like she knew. She had no clue. She had no clue. Okay. Quite a lot of damage on that one. So this is what I mean, it's just that they can lay so much damage on you. It will be my turn in a moment, I promise. There we go. Right. So I can make it over to this person. 189 health. And 145 health. And 165 health. And 74, 48, 110. Like, there's easily 700 health standing about this room with more to come. And what I meant to defeat that. Whoever can defeat this on their own, like, what kind of insanity is that? Right, I'm gonna try and take on Wargaz, the Inquisitor of Vlaakith. So we'll try with a topple. What did he do? I don't know what he done. Called in a sword. Called in another sword. Get no chance of running away. Try to think. Did I bring in Shadowheart? No. No. I've just wasted a potion. That's all I've done. I wanted to see how it would go. And I've not even brought one of them down half health. Not even the one with the most health.
Life is over.
Saved from hold person, that's big. That can kill you instantly in this fight if you get hit with hold person. There's someone else coming through. Nearly dead. Now that person that just came into the fight, they've got 53 health. You think about that each time during the fight, someone else just coming through. Ah, scrolls. Do we have any Misty Step left? I don't think I do. Right, plan. Shadowheart. Somehow she's affected with Mind Steal but isn't involved in the fight. I don't know how that one happens. Sorry, excuse me. I think I'm going to get Bunda to pop on the Misty Step, which he'll use his main action. Then we'll Misty Step away for his bonus. And then run up to the door. Yeah. And that is how you successfully evade the Githyanki.
Better be cautious. I'll fill that one later.
And that'll do. Okay. And then we'll swap Nicholas's back. There we go. Yep. Fantastic. That was part I want to demonstrate why I'm not doing this fight, but also part I'm kinda curious. Let's see how it goes. It went dreadfully. So you defeat them, you can go through the back. There's a statue, I think you do a perception check, you find a button, the statue opens, and then you can go in, and that's where the Emperor used to hide out whilst he lived in Baldur's Gate. So yeah, there's some interesting lore in that through there, there's some good equipment. I think you can get to it through another way. But yeah. Korilla? Oh shit.
There you are. I'd almost lost track of you. Almost. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. Speaking of Raphael, did you miss his invitation? He's waiting for you in Sharessa's caress.
You know, I think I did miss Raphael.
Then go unmiss him, and hurry up. Devils are patient by nature, but even Raphael has certain limitations. He'll be in Sharessa's caress in Worm's Crossing. Go, now, if you know what's good for you, and the world.
No. No. Simple as that. Up here.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime scene. No admittance.
Oh, is that right? It's also my home up here.
A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's...
But I do want to have a look at the crime scene. Oh.
What now?
My faith protects me.
Does this count as adventuring?
Map of murder? What is that?
Let's get in and out.
The map of the city bears a single mark, the location of one murder site where the slain were arranged into a grotesque tableau. Right, so that's giving me the investigate murders part. I don't really care. I'm gonna pinch this wine just for some camp supplies. I'm assuming that person standing there has been stood there for a few days and they'll probably stand there for a few more. Wonder how much trouble I'd get into for doing this. Technically, messing with a crime scene, it could probably be quite a high offence. Should bouncing about there as if she's really waiting on somebody like me. Note on Stillman's murder. Crime scene notes drafted by Davella Fountainhead. Deceased, Duke Bellin Stillman. Location, private room upstairs at Elfsong Tavern. Cause of death, suspect blood loss. Observations, ritualistic killing. Right hand missing, clean severance. Likely before death. Mark of the Absolute on the floor. Empty bottle, recently drained of contents, may be poison. Motive, suspect ballast ritual. But won't tell Valeria that. Suspects. So there is a list. If you do the Father Lorgan stuff, there's a wee place that you can go to back in Rivington. And you'll find that there's been a father, a priest of sorts, who's been murdered. And then there's a list of names. And you can go around investigating each of those people. And you will find quite a few of them are dead. There is the option, and I will be going into it in my next playthrough, of finishing off the list. There is the option of warning the rest of the people on the list. So it's entirely up to yourself there which way you want to take that. Yeah, so that's that whole storyline. I'm not too interested, to be perfectly honest. What a great song, by the way.
Why the stunned face? You look like you've seen a devil.
Will sacrificed his soul for his father. You better fulfill your end of the bargain.
I'm a woman of my word. Go to Gortash's secret prison, and I'll help you spring Will's daddy free. Of course, you could always leave him to rot, but that would make Will's sacrifice worthless. And I know you wouldn't want that.
No, you're right, I wouldn't. And what do you have planned for Will now that you've eternally sealed his pact?
Focus on the elder brain. I'd hate to clog that infected head of yours with needless details.
I'm curious about the necklace she wears, because it seems as though it's got like a blood vial in it with a, like some kind of humanoid-like thing hanging down below it. I need to see it again here to look at it, but if you focus in on what she's wearing around her neck, I don't think it has any relevance to the game, but there's probably some lore behind it. Look, I'm sure my infected head has room for a hint, at least. There we go.
Devils, demons, deserters. They're a great
I
burden
skipped the
on
first
the
part, I'm
Lord
sorry.
of the First. Clause G, Section 9. Targets shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. The clause still holds. As long as Will doesn't tug on my leash, he'll be stalking only the wickedest prey. It's a win-win.
No, because Karlak was also included on your list. So your list isn't always perfect. Right, so we have a base. And this will be the final base for the game. This is where, if you do things right, you will end up playing out from throughout the rest. There is a camp you can have where you're almost a refugee in the lower city. But I would recommend getting yourself to the Elfsong Tavern first of all. You can have that set up. Usually the graphics don't take this long to load once you've played in the area a few times. I don't know why it's still taking issue. Or maybe I've had my PC on too long today, I should reboot it. I should do my drivers, I don't know why I keep missing that out.
What do I think
Right,
of Lord Gortash's
let's
still watch?
just leave it for 5
I am
seconds.
so glad you asked, Edvard.
See if it comes to itself.
No, a bit too far.
It is starting to, you can see, yep, there we go. There we go. That building at the end there, we alright? Yeah, there we go, beautiful, the bunting's up. The bunting is up. So, given that we've spent so much time speaking about it, I think that we will go and try and free Duke Ravengard. Now you might say, Scott, you're level 10, isn't that a bit risky this early? Yeah, it's probably a bit risky, but We're guaranteed to save him anyhow. I want to go in here. If you remember.
It's you. I never forget a face. Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless fella couldn't get one simple thing right in his life.
Shut up. I'd like to trade.
Go on then.
Right, potion of speed. Absolutely. Superior healing probably, but hold on. Now it doesn't seem like she has any other of the Hill Giant or Cloud Giant, but do we see any fingers here? Doesn't look like it. What kind of an apothecary is this? Right. Let's do a wee bit of trade then. These dyes, I don't need them. Take them. Absolutely useless to me. Maybe at some point in my life I'll care about that sort of stuff, but right now, not really. Are we filtered in terms of... Yeah, let's go value. Let's take a look up at the top here and see if we have picked up any random items that have a value. I'm never using this. I kept it because I thought, oh, that's counted as being valuable. Maybe I should look into it. I'm not using blur. Get rid of 3 of them. We also have that as a spell now, so I'll get rid of 4 of them. Then... there's not much else, to be honest. A lot of what we've got is junk. There's a wee ring. Don't need that axe. Yeah, okay, cool. She not got any gold? All. Type. She's barely get anything. Right, superior healing potions. Send them over. I'll take them. What else can I trade for? What are these, by the way? Oh! Most of the junk that she's got is me. I never even noticed. I'm looking through some of it thinking, that's a lot of shit she's got. It's the stuff that I sold her earlier in the game. Makes sense. Wow. Right, I'll hold back on some of my stuff that I'm giving to you then. There you go. Offer's been refused? You're kidding. Over 5 gold? Really? Oh no, wait, no, it's 5 gold coming my way. Going from me. Whatever. Sorted. Right, I am going to snoop because I don't believe for a second that you don't have anything for Hill Giant, Cloud Giant. Can I trade with Balin as well? Hold on.
It's Bone Cloaks. I'm Balin. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We sell all sorts of ingredients and goods.
It's a miracle you're alive.
Balin. Get on with it then.
I've got to...
Oh well. You cannot trade with Balin even though it comes up that he's a trader. It doesn't seem as though there is much. I wonder, hold on a second. Dumathoin, take the man. I thought when we go back to the city and we're in familiar surroundings again that he'd mellow a bit and regain some focus, but no. He's as fuddled as ever, the old tarantula, and even more short-tempered about it than in the Underdark. He needs my help, and he hates that. Always has. I won't take it anymore. If he hits me again, I'm going to find some wyvern toxin in his... he's going to find some wyvern toxin in his porridge the next morning. Or shit, did I actually write those words? I'd better hide this. Ooh. I wonder... blackmail? Maybe? Now... this place has a basement. So I'm going to go down there and check to see just for these potions, because... I know I said I was going to go and do the other stuff, but it's important that I have a look, at least. Through here. On the greater healing potion. Oh my god. All this stuff. I'm going to grab it all actually. I've not grabbed enough. A lot of this I won't use, but Some of it can be good.
I'll take that.
Bum 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 bum. Sublimate, salts, vitriols, the lot. There we go. Right. A lockpick.
Will do the trick.
Natural 20. We like to see. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? Right, I don't think there's much here. Let's go a wee bit further in. So there's a heavy chest that's locked. Let's lockpick. We're in. Open. A key for counting house safe number 3. Okay. There ain't a whole lot, so we'll leave it in behind there. Then this is where a lot of the other potion stuff is. Let's do a big search. A letter from the healer. Bark skin recipe. Weaved moss. I can't reach it. Too small. Alchemy pouches. I'm sorry, this is probably dreadfully boring. Okay. Oh. Right, let's try again. Running really low on thieves' tools. I need to put the guidance on. Why am I not putting guidance on? Right. Y. X. Add. Play. We make it. Tongue of Madness. Wow. Bibba bang. I know. Lots of ingredients, none that I'm looking for. Bibba bang. Earth grenade. Fire explosives. Something I'll probably never use, but I like to hold on to. I'm a hoarder. Okay. Yeah. Seems like I'm fat out of luck. Let's climb up here. Oh, oh, it was all worth it. Potion of speed. Balon's alchemical notes. No way to get this blasted potion right. What with Dereth knocking around the place. Bloody cow sweeps like she's getting paid to wreck my head. Maybe mugwort. Maybe Amanita. Must send Dereth on the hunt. Another failure in rent due. Ought to send her out in the street. So that is an insight into Balin prior to whatever happened to him. Probably that potion that he was trying to get right went wrong. And he's become who he is now, the slightly more docile fool. Okay. Well, that was a very unsuccessful side mission that we went on there. I think I probably will cut this episode once we get to the section that we're going to. I'd like to do that all in one episode because it's a wee bit of time doing this mission that we're coming up on. So plan is I'll get there because there's a few fun things to do prior to that. I really need to update my drivers. This is embarrassing now. I'm going purely off of memory of this map, which is sad as well. Oh, that voice that you hear, by the way, we will come back to this place. That's Aradin, if you remember back from Act 1. One of the first people that you actually meet. One of the first. Not really. Who's this cat? Barsic? Whilst we wait. Whilst we wait. I'm gonna go have a chat with the cat.
Hold, Seeker.
Not the voice.
Have you come to swear yourself to Sharess by my paw?
Sharess, as in Sharess's caress.
Yes, and no. Your kind has lost their way in their worship of the feline of felicity. You only hold to her basest tenets. Now, will you heed our mother's call and bolster her as she crushes the heathen absolute beneath her divine paw?
Yes! I pledge myself to Sharess. You seem like you've got a plan.
Yes, yes. Together we shall spread the word of the wonder in her every paw step. I will sing her name in the streets, and you will bring her prayers to those suffering 2 legs instead of 4.
I love that roll of the R. Praise Sharess. What is that all about? What is that? That is so bizarre. Incredible. I'm going to quickly check for potions.
Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
No.
No.
Yourself. This person's a friend of Karlak, I believe.
Need something for defense? Or maybe offense?
I've
got what you need.
No, you don't.
Trade's booming.
Okay, let's go. One of the great things is that almost every building that you see is enterable. And there's a story behind almost every door. It's amazing. Such a full city. I always hated, like with games like GTA, when most of the buildings weren't enterable. They were saying it's going to be the most full game and open world and all this sort of stuff, and almost every single building's closed. And right in the centre of the city, you've got this massive shopping centre, but you can't go in it. Oh no, of course not. That'd be silly. I've been able to go into a shopping centre that's right in the city. Nah. Having the idea of a casino and then not actually having the casino until a few years into the game, I don't know what I've just done. Talking about how this game is so open and enterable, and I've just entered a wall. That's typical, isn't it, though? You got to sing the praise of something and it makes you look like you're stupid. I can take 2 HP. What about you, Shadowheart?
What am I to do?
Oh, what are you to do? You're meant to take 4 HP.
Never a dull
Okay.
moment. I wonder what's past this.
We enter. Knock knock. Let's sneak.
Need any attention right now.
I don't. So there is a book there that's Guide to Taming Wargs. And then we have some wargs. Although I think wargs are things that are cast, actually. I might be wrong on this. Hold on. Examine. Monstrosity. A level 2 monstrosity. Something tells me they aren't wargs. But they might be. Hiding right in front of them. Nice one. Oh shit, Shadowheart. I didn't bring her into the fight until now. She's last to act, which isn't great. Whoa! Oh my god, Bunda nearly died. Right, we should be able to finish this fight off in one go, but to be on the safe side, please. Are you resistant to anything? No. Right, Spirit Guardians, Radiant, level 3, Shadowheart, run in. There we go. And then Bunda. A wee punch. Another wee punch. A topo. And another topo. There we go. That's how strong Bunda can be. Warg Fangs, they are good for elixirs of bloodlust, so very useful to collect. I will, in fact, since I've been going around grabbing all this alchemy stuff, extract 22 ingredients, have a look at elixirs. Do we have any? So we can craft Elixir of Hill Giant if we had enough Hill Giant fingernails. But we can't craft Cloud Giant. Maybe because we've never found the ingredients for it. But we can craft plenty of elixirs of bloodlust. I say plenty, we can craft 2. Go figure. We will short rest to get health and key points back. I do need to remember I have that sentient amulet which I can use to get key points back. If as so desire. Now, in these situations, one may think there's a lot of chests to check. You'd be absolutely right, there are a lot of chests to check. A very useful way of cutting through the mess, if you have them easy to hand and you don't have to waste the amount of time that I am right now looking for them. You can just chuck a wee alchemist solution on top of them. There is alchemist fire. Yeah, just chuck it right there.
Nothing.
They'll all take some burning damage. Bam, ba, bam, bam, bam. And you're able to just scan the area, and you can see, oh, look, there's some green grapes. So I would have searched all of that and got some green grapes. Or you just chuck that on top of it. See, nothing in any of these, but green grapes, and I also found the basement. Down we go. Once again, burlap saps are something that we should ignore. I think I found 3 potatoes and 1 in the Elfsong Tavern. If you noticed, I did actually check that burlap sack, and it had food in it for once. But again, very rare. Very rare. Okay. Oh.
Pipes and pumps. That must be how they keep this basement dry, though it's clearly below harbour level.
Okay. There are some jail cells there. Oh, I got a burlap sack with use in it. Incredible. I just saw that there was stuff spilled out here and I thought it might be. Yeah, there's some cells back there. If you're interested, feel free. If you haven't fixed Karlach's heart by this point, here's some infernal iron. If you haven't, what are you doing? How are you playing this game? Now, we need to have a little chat. Can I check this crate? Nothing useful. Why do I bother? Why do I bother? Hiya!
Oi! What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
That's submersible. Why is it here? What is this place?
The only port in this whole bleeding city that matters. Now, why are you here? Did Gortash send you?
See, he's a poor guard. He just gave some information away. He's just gave away that this is something to do with Gortash. Boss sent me to check up on the situation down here. It's gonna work. Incredible.
No news is good news, right? Especially with the rough water between here and the Iron Throne. No prisoners lost in the last batch of runs either, though them servants of Umbly are making the trip damn near deadly. Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. I've almost hit one or two now. Might have even nicked one off the port bow the other day. Maybe that'll teach them to keep out of the way.
Maybe. I've never heard of this. Iron Throne?
It's an underwater prison, most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control.
I don't know, give me a dragon and a white-haired lady and I'll make it to the Iron Throne.
Do you now? Boss never sends anyone that away but prisoners.
Don't know what to tell you. Sent me ahead and said your payment would follow. Oh, this might make it. Oh, this will make it. Yes. Big rolls.
Huh. Not like him to surprise me, but mad times.
Indeed.
I'll take you in, but look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved. Neither did I, but it was them or me. I'll get Cat warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
Now, I don't know how this is going to go. Because normally I would just go down by myself. Normally I'd have killed this person up here and then I go down by myself. Huh. I've done something. I've done something different. Not my usual. But we're going to go with it. I think the plan should be, if you'll allow me before we end the episode, we're going to get Shadowheart to drink an elixir of bloodlust. Just because it will give her an extra action down there if she does manage to kill someone. But buckle up for the next episode. This is one of my favourite missions in the whole game.
What to do?
Just because it really takes advantage of the game being turn-based. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, because it's going to happen. If you just stick around, the next episode should already be up for you, I would imagine. And you'll get to see exactly what happens down in the Iron Throne. But I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.